And I was like, hey man, can you not do that right here? And he was like, f***ed up. I felt bad, like kicking him off my steps.
Some oatmeal or something?
No, I went to be like, hey, you want a bottle of water? And he's like, yeah, okay.
That's so nice.
I don't know why, but I went to go get him, and he was gone.
What if in his story he's like, yeah, this guy offered me a bottle of water and he took f***ing forever.
I was like, forget it.
Welcome to another episode of Care for Boys, where we are all forced to be very real with ourselves. Real answers only, okay?
Okay.
Real answers only.
Yes, sir.
For how you know yourself, are you more likely to save someone's life or end someone's life?
Nobody wants to say, I'm going to save a life and all this shit. You want me to really do that?
It don't matter what you want to say, just like in your whole lifespan, if one of these things was to happen, which one would be more likely?
I'm more likely to run away.
Save.
You were more likely to save? Why is that?
Just because I've done it before.
Oh, you saved someone's life
That was
before?
hard,
That's
dude.
true, yeah.
That was hard.
I wish I said that
He's
first.
like, it's already been done. What did you do? What did you do? How did you...
No, this guy got stuck on the freeway, his car, and then I pulled over with my motorcycle. He didn't know what to do, and I told him to just dump it in neutral. And then in the middle of the freeway 405, before the valley, I just helped him push it while oncoming traffic. Everything.
That was like your first like major viral video.
Yeah, that was like the first video, but you know, I was like stopping traffic, and I was like, yo, push this f***ing bitch. Get this out of here, because I feel like he was just gonna get smacked.
Yeah, because he was like frozen.
He was just stuck. So I feel like cars were coming in fast. So I was like, yo, we gotta move this now. But yeah, definitely more of a saving type of guy.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Considering that you're so equipped to delete somebody.
No.
That's cool.
I don't want to be known as that guy. I know Joe though.
No. Me?
That's so pure.
No. I think you run into a lot of interesting things on your motorcycle, though. I like watching your videos. You stop fights, you calm homeless people down from killing each other, and...
Yeah, I feel like LA, you're so stuck in traffic, way behind all the time, you just miss everything.
Yeah.
By the time you get to wherever you need to go. But with the bike, you're so ahead of everything.
Oh, you see everything.
It's happening.
You know what it is too, is like I noticed too when I'm riding, you're more in, you pay more attention to everything because you're more like wary about your surroundings.
There's more at stake, huh?
Yeah. So you just see everything and you're like taking notes of everything and there's that.
Are you thinking about ditching the bike now that you're a dad?
No.
You know, during summer, we always have shootouts from road rage in LA.
Yeah.
Because it's just hot. Isn't that weird? We still have traffic during the winter, but people aren't like blasting each other.
Well, the guns are all cold and stuff.
Yeah, and Christmas songs on the radio.
Yeah. Also cold. Let me put my mittens on first.
Hey, no, your car's running good. Your car's running good because it's so cold. It's not overheating. Your car's like just the heater feels nice. You feel cozy in the winter. Summer, it's just hot.
When it's hot, I do want to fucking kill everybody. Like, my fuse is real short when it's hot. Like, and I realize
Especially for AC brakes.
Oh, bro, I realize this, and I have to practice meditation and like suppress it. But no, like all jokes aside, I don't think I would ever fucking kill anybody.
But the likelihood of it happening, you feel like it's more likely you would save
I feel like if I were to like lose like my own control of like whatever my feelings or my brain is at the time, like something has to really like set me off. But I don't think.
How about this? How about like we take it down a notch? How about like if the question is would you more likely to kill or save? What if it's more likely to break someone or resuscitate someone? So just like something a little bit more probable.
Yeah, I think I'm more likely to resuscitate somebody.
Really?
because you just knocked them out and freaking.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Are you okay? Are you okay? No, I'm not even like knock somebody out, but I feel like there's been times where like what Subin said, he's like, I've done it before. That
shit!
Didn't work as good. No.
What'd you do? I believed you.
When I was a kid, some kid fucking fell in the pool and he was like drowning, and I didn't think anything of it. Yeah, I was like, you fucking piece of shit. Should have let.
Because I pushed him in the pool.
son of a bitch.
Die, you motherfucker.
Oh, hey, he's fine. Look. Nah, bro. I just remember I didn't realize when I was a kid. I didn't realize what I did. I just fucking grabbed him and I took him out. I just, everyone was like, "Oh my god, you saved him," but it doesn't mean like I'm like some fucking hero or anything.
No, you're a hero.
But as far as like,
You're my hero.
I don't know, man. That's actually a really good question. If somebody was in trouble, I would like to think that I could fucking come and try to help.
Yeah.
I remember one time. Oh, there was one story about there was a giant car accident outside of my house, and this lady. We were playing Call of Duty too, and we were about to win the game.
What was your KD ratio on that?
It was like fucking 4 easy.
Let's go.
4? That's hella high.
No, it wasn't. But I remember a car accident happened. I was playing with Gilbert actually, and I ran outside, and me and Tiff went outside, and this chick was just in the car or whatever, and she was like fucked up. Apparently, a guy hit her, T-boned her, drunk dude. Car was into like this boba shop, and the guy was out of the car. We didn't know where he went. But it was so fucking loud. We went over there. The chick was like freaking out, and she was like, and I think there was like fluid leaking from her stuff, and it was like me and this other girl were like, "Hey, you got to get out," and she didn't want to get out, and like that was a pain in the ass. I was like, "Fucking get the fuck out!" Yeah, she was in shock. She was in shock.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was gonna explode, but I was like, I'm not gonna be willing to find out.
But don't they say like don't move them because they could crack their neck and then be
If they're like immobile.
Yeah, but that was. I didn't know what the situation was. It looked like she could move, but she just was in shock, I think. We grabbed her and she put her on the fucking sidewalk, and that was fine.
Did the car explode?
No. It would have been a way sicker story. I didn't do shit.
How was the boba shop? Was it okay?
It was fine. They actually had to remodel it. They had to remodel it afterwards. They had to change the glass doors. But I've never really truly had to be in a situation where I had to like save somebody. But I would like to think like 70-30 I would
It
help.
sounds like you. I feel
70-30.
like based on you are more likely to save someone's life than.
But it has to be in the point where I'm like, not much is gonna happen to me at all. If
Fair.
if something is popping off, I might think twice and be like, "Fuck this, I'm out of here." I don't know. If I'm being truly honest,
Like
with
you don't
myself,
want to like have to sacrifice
no,
yourself.
like that. If I'm being truly honest with myself, like that'll be the thing. If
That's rational.
like if I had to save somebody and I was fucking like,
I think most people would only sacrifice themselves for their family. They're not gonna just do it for a stranger.
I think you just sometimes. So okay, one time I was driving right, and I saw this car overturned on the right lane, and it was dark, man, because it was raining. And I get out, I pull over, and I go check it out, and the driver is like walking around, and he's got blood on him, but he's okay. He was drunk as a skunk. And then me and this other guy who pulled over, we pushed the car, like flipped the car over and pushed it to the side because I thought I was gonna kill somebody. And in that moment, you're just not even thinking about like
you're just doing it.
You're just doing it, yeah. And I
thought you were just trying to get it out of the way so you could drive.
I was just wanting to drive. I was pissed. No, but I was being a real big hero, big time hero. But it's kind of like your story where it's like, do I know I saved somebody's life? Like,
It's the aftermath.
it's just afterward you're like, whoa, that was kind of crazy. Like that was kind of like a wild thing.
Yeah. It's not always conscious.
You see somebody in need, right? And you just want to like try to help.
That's it.
You're not trying to like do everything. You're just trying to like lend a helping hand in any way you feel like you can, right? Whether it's, and I think that's what it truly is. Like, I don't know. There was one guy who was smoking crack on my steps, and he was sleeping, and I woke him up, and I was like, "Hey, man, can you not do that right here?" And he was like fucked up. And then, I asked him, I was like, I felt bad, like kicking him off my steps.
Oatmeal or something?
No, I went to be like, "Hey, you want a bottle of water?" And he's like, "Yeah, okay." I don't know why I asked him that. I didn't want
That's
to.
so nice.
No, but
He's
that's
like, he's like, hey, do crack here because you get water.
no, but like the point is like, I don't know why I said that. Yeah. In my brain, I just wanted to be like, "Yo, get the fuck out of here! Like, please leave my
So you're
steps."
telling them in the nice way.
Yeah, and then in my head, I was like, "I'm gonna go get him a bottle of water." I don't know why, but I went to go get him, and he was gone.
Oh,
He fucking left.
dude, that's
not
fucking.
thirsty.
That was Don Cheadle and Family Man. He was just testing you.
And I just want to know where he is now.
An angel.
No, it was an angel testing you, and you passed.
No. But it was just like, it's funny is when I think about me asking, and I was telling Tiff, she was like, "Why'd you offer him a bottle of water?"
What if in his story he's like, "Yeah, this guy offered me a bottle of water and they took fucking forever."
I was like, forget it. Forget it. I could suck it off leaves faster.
But part of me was like, I was kind of like, what a fucking, I remember thinking this to myself, like, what a fucking moron.
Yeah.
This guy didn't want water, he just wanted to get high on my steps.
Exactly. He's like, whatever to get rid of this guy. Yes, get me a bottle of water,
Yeah,
please.
go take a bottle. Yeah,
Yeah, please.
Cold, please.
He was like, "Can I enjoy my fucking high by myself?"
Yeah, that's what I think most of it is. They just don't want to be talked to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? Just in case you've noticed some of these lovely jade pieces on some of our men here, just know that you can get some for yourself over at thejadejewelers.co. Visit our friends here at the site and check out some of the pieces they've got. The selection is massive. You can find all kinds of different designs, and they even do some custom work, so if you want to check them out, we'll be very grateful. We love these guys over at Jade Jewelers, and we're happy for you guys to be able to get the same stuff.
I think for me, like I used to think like my whole life, I'm like, oh, dude, I would rather save somebody's life. Of course, that's always what I would think. And then the older I got, and the more I started to find times that I had helped, that either somebody didn't give a shit, or like, you know, like trying to call the cops on somebody during a domestic quarrel, and then they tell the cops at the door that it's fine, like both of them. It's like, oh my god, dude, like I started to feel like, do I really want to risk looking like now I have charges because I stepped in? You know what I mean? Like now that I don't know, I think
Now you're
like,
a suspect too.
yeah, I think like the more you learn about the law, and like of course when you're a teenager you'll be fine no matter what happens because you're under 18, but like then you start to like, I think once you've seen enough domestic arguments where you get in the middle of it and then they both suddenly want to kill you, it's like what the hell kind of world, like you just don't know any context anywhere. And then for accidents too is like or even for drownings, like you jump in to save someone, they think they're supposed to use you as a to go up,
no.
and then you're dead. It's kind of like, how do you gauge when it's time to really save someone? And I think it's what you said, it's like for your family that's priority, and for your family it's also the reason why you don't jump into other people's shit.
True.
And I think I'm more on that side now. I think like, because I have been on the situation of like when there was an accident and I came and tried to help them, and yeah, you don't think anything of it, it's common sense. But then with the kind of shit that I started seeing once I was living more, I spent more time in downtown and stuff, I just stay out of people's business. Two guys are yelling, two people are doing something, there's a guy like on the ground choking, whatever, I just don't touch anything.
For real.
You know, just because like...
You're like Spider-Man too. You're like, that's not my problem.
Yeah, only because it's like there's... Yeah, you gotta reserve those situations for the people that you really care about, I think, and it might make me a little bit more evil. Yeah. But after seeing things like that go wrong, and plus, like when I always think back to when I got in that accident with TJ, and then I was like covered in fucking blood because of the glass in my head, and the chicken wire I ran through ripped most of my clothes off. So I'm on the side of the road on the 5 in the dark, standing there, and the amount of people that didn't stop.
Yeah.
I'm like, would I have stopped? I look like a fucking zombie. Like, would I have stopped?
way.
You know what I mean?
You just call.
It was to the point where like I started like this, like hey, and then I just was like, I gave up. I was just standing there, and then finally a fucking 18-wheeler guy stopped.
So he's like, ooh, look at this Filipino boy.
Yeah, but then I had
He's vulnerable.
I hadn't thought in my head until way later that like that took longer than it felt like.
Yeah.
And I don't blame anybody for that, because it's like, well, you could just get jacked. Like, do you stop for someone on the road when they're broken down? Like, do you help them change their tire?
Nope.
Nah, dude, fuck that shit.
That's why when I hear stories about like people in the South or something where they're like so like friendly and they're willing to help you and like,
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I don't think that could fly
No,
out here.
live.
Just because there's too many people that are willing to take advantage of you
Yeah.
for like help. You just really don't know what people's angles are.
If it looks like a crazy ass situation, I'll pull over and I'll ask and see what's going on. But most of the time, no. It has to look like this is not okay. I think one time me and Gio were driving on the 60, and then it looked like a fresh ass accident. The car was like flipped over, and there was like a lady that was like when you know when they're walking like this, like that. I think we pulled over and we're like, oh shit, are you okay?
Yeah.
And then another car pulled up and oh, like that's my cousin or whatever. They just called me, and but then as soon as I'm like, I can see the situation is like being contained by their own people. I'm, okay, cool.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate W. You're like,
Yeah, you don't want to extend to be a hero.
oh, you're good. All right, later.
I mean, that is what they tell you to do legally anyway. Just call cops.
I'm always looking to hand off if I can. I'm trying to hand off.
How about like
peace.
how about the burning building situation? Would you go into a burning building if you knew somebody was
Who's
in
in
there
there?
and needed help? Like a old lady.
If you know someone's in there, for
Only
sure.
my family.
What's your star sign?
Is she compatible?
Aquarius. So she should be good with the fire a little bit.
Yeah.
Only
It's a
my
fire sign,
family,
Bart, so
dude.
fine.
Only
She'll be
family,
fine.
huh?
If she's old,
I'd be like Bart. I'd be like, this situation's resolving itself. She's Aquarius.
Dude, burning buildings straight up. I don't think I would go in there.
I would try
Straight
as hard as I can from the outside.
I'd get a hose.
How burning is
I would turn the hose on and try to take out the fire.
If I could crack a fire hydrant, channel water over there,
Yeah.
or if I could like soak up some towels and throw it inside.
Get a bunch of fans.
If they were like at the window like this, right? I would fucking try to break that window and pull them out. But like, I'm not going in there.
I'd be like, hey, get out of there. And then when the fire department comes, if they got out, I'd be like, man, I fucking saved a life today. It's crazy.
I'm gonna tell everyone.
Yeah. I told her to get out of there. She didn't really know what to do.
I carry a fire extinguisher with me. In my truck, so I'm just always waiting.
I have one too, but it's for when my engine catches fire.
One time use only. It's
Like I
fine.
can't. I can't.
Yo, but if it's an old lady, you just stare at the window and just be like, it's your time anyway.
Oh shit!
Damn, dude.
Just close.
He's just yelling out, "R.I.P.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Yeah,
Good game.
GG.
Spam the chat.
So
GG.
sad. But I hate that that's the condition of this state or city, that like you have to think about that.
It has to be in my.
I hate that.
It has to be in our skill set too.
But yeah, so skill set is
Yeah.
important, but
Like,
also it's
skill
like
set is really
you
important.
can't risk. So you're an asset to your family. You can't risk that.
yeah,
You know, because
that's the number one rule, though,
That's
right?
number one. Yeah.
The closest thing I did to risking my safety was when I was taking my dogs out to go pee pee poo poo caca in downtown LA. Had two of them there, and it's actually the back of the police station where like that Indian restaurant is and whatever. There's a big grass patch, and there was a lady pushing a baby carriage, right? And then there was a guy that was kind of crazy, like walking toward her, and there was a guy in like a business suit, and he just started screaming at him and started swinging at him. So the guy in the business suit just fucking ran, right? And I was like, what the fuck is happening? And he had like bloodshot eyes, and he was just like cussing at people, and like he was like actually like being like violent, like he was trying to hit people and stuff. So when he locked eyes with the lady and started fucking booking it to her, I was like, oh fuck. So then I just got the dogs, I unleashed them, and I said, hey! And he looked at me, and he was really close to like fucking getting to her, and she was screaming. Cause they were like, he was right about to launch, right? And then it was like, hey, and then I was right there, and he looked over to me, and then I was like looking at him, and then he started going, fuck you! And he started coming to me, so I was like, all right, good. Now she can like get the fuck away, but at the same time, I was like, now what the fuck am I gonna do? And then so we had this like triangle thing, and at the time the dogs were just barking, whoa, 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 going whatever. Had the leash off, so I had the leash in my hand, because I was like, there's no way like I'm gonna have him in my like whatever. And we were just like running in a triangle where like he was trying to chase after me. The dogs would come, he would run away from the dog, and the whole time it looked like we're playing fucking tag on the field.
Wow.
There's a cop on a motorcycle coming down. I'm trying to wave him down like this. He ignores me like a mother.
Like fucking crackheads.
That's so funny.
Yeah, and then so I kind of have like the chain at the end of the leash, right? And I just start fucking swinging it, like as if he tries to run close. I'm just like swinging that thing, and then he's just like fucking going back, still trying to attack me. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And then there's another guy over at the bench over there, and he's like yelling, like I think he's trying to stop him too. Then he turns around and goes, fuck you! And he starts chasing him. And I was like, oh, thanks, dude, but I'm fucking out of here.
Pass it off, dude.
When he started going that way, though, he saw and he just started booking it, and then he ran out, and he got distracted. He was going to the middle of the road. Cars were going back and forth, and I was like, dude, I hope a car hits that dude. That's what I was thinking. But at the time, I was like, man, that was kind of risky.
That's
That
why I
guy's
love.
name?
That's why I love paying taxes to the city.
Oh yeah, it's the best.
You just hear where your money goes.
Yeah, it's so sick.
Yeah.
So sad.
But now I'm like, man, that lady didn't even say thank you.
Yeah, and they never do. They just run away. You're right.
The real world.
She was still there screaming.
I don't care if she said thank you or not, but I was just like, that was probably one of the craziest experiences just in general, like where I was like, well, I gotta get him away from people, you know?
Yeah.
But then now I'm the target and I'm like, what the fuck?
And you're just in the hiking trails?
No, it was in downtown LA.
Outside your front door, right?
Like literally a grass patch behind the police station, right there.
Behind the police station is hilarious.
That's crazy.
And then the cop didn't even stop for me, dude.
It's such an idealistic thing when you think about the amount of incidents caught on tape and how many times people jump in to help versus how many comments say, why didn't they help? Why did they help? How come I... Like,
It's scary.
so many people really believe that they would do that in the moment.
Yeah, they're
and
stupid.
yet we have such little video of that ever really happening. It's like
That's so dumb.
it's so outnumbered.
Like our processing speed is so like regular. Like unless you're a fucking police officer or something, you see it every day.
Yeah.
Most of the time, everyone's like, "Wait, what is happening?" You know, because shit's happening so fast. If you saw a car go, boom, someone flies out the fucking window, they pull off to the side, they both hit the island. You don't have time to go. Dun, 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 dun. You're still like, what the fuck? Whoa, 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 whoa! And your car's over here, like, oh my god, what the hell?
Yeah,
and then by that time, you're already like maybe another exit down. You're like, oh fuck it, I'm sure they figured it out. Because your brain can't even process all that stuff.
Plus, in
Right.
California, if you just see somebody pulled over tying their fucking shoe, it causes 3 hours of traffic because everyone has
Yeah.
to stop and go like, "What the fuck is going on? Like, what do you think's going on, dude? Who gives a shit? Just keep going."
Remember when you ran into the same guy? I was telling Subin, I'm like, yo, the off ramp, there was like a freaking. He looked like he was either Armenian or Romanian, and he was broken down, and like, and he was flagging people down on the on ramp. And then you were like, yeah, I saw that same guy, but in a different area.
Whoa.
So that was a scam?
Yeah, so who knows what that could have been? You know what I mean?
So that's the other scary part.
Yeah, it's like.
That's the thing too, is like when you live in the city, you run through this shit so much and you know that some people are running scams, some people are just being shitheads. It's like,
It's
What's
unfortunate.
that scam? If you had to guess.
I stopped once when it first happened. It's hey, I just need money for gas. I'll give you my jewelry, which is fake jewelry. Whatever you got.
that's the same scam they run all over the world.
Yeah.
And then they actually even came to Hawaii, did the same shit.
I'm beating their asses. I don't give a fuck. If I see them in Hawaii, I'm bringing my boys.
They travel the world with fake documents, and then they run the same scams. And then once it's ran out, like in a certain area, they go to a next one.
Yeah, but they are exactly, and it's crazy. Like they're actually in Hawaii doing that. They just give you fake jewelry for your 20 or 50 bucks just to say you're in the gap, like for gas. But really, like you're in a nice ass Chevy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're just like, what the fuck, bro? How did you even get this car in the beginning? People have been idiots to get fucking
By
phone
not
gas.
buying gas.